Hello, today I'm going to be cooking some duck. So as you can see, I've already skewered the duck breasts. I've actually got 4 small duck breasts today. So we're going to get them into a very hot pan, which as you can see we've currently got flaming up. You really don't need to put any oil in this. The duck will take care of all the cooking itself. So let's just come into its heat to where it should be. Okay, so what we're going to do, firstly, you put skin down into the pan. You really need to keep an eye on this, keep control of it. Get rid of the chopping board. Wash one's hands. Okay, so we need to get skin side as brown as possible. Move them around a little. Real concentration on this. The idea being it's wet, relatively cold November, Sunday afternoon, so what better than duck breast in orange sauce. I'll show you how to do the orange sauce a little bit later, but just as a quick heads up, what you need to start with is you need your small saucepan. In there we've got some caster sugar. I actually use a little bit of butter, so we'll go on to that a little bit later. So moving back to the duck, again just move them round. Now let's just do a gentle flip and just see where we are. You probably can see that we're getting some nice colour on that lovely duck skin. So you just need to seal these as best you can, but again, for want of repeating myself, it's literally to get the skin as brown as possible. What I tend to do as well is with the breast is gently manoeuvre it to the side so that you get that cooked on each side of your breast. These are smelling absolutely gorgeous. I don't know whether you can see in the background, but I've currently got a taste for good Italian red wine, so we've got this on the go as well. Cheers. Right, again, onto the sides, each of the breasts, just get them covered. I wish you could smell this, gorgeous. Now, I like my duck breast relatively rare, so we need this as pink as possible when it comes out of the oven, which is going to be the next step. I'm going to flip them back onto the skin side now, because I feel we've done okay underneath. And let's get those to the correct colour and show you where we should be. So we're still on a nice high heat, just a quarter off the top heat. It's a good idea to have your extractor fan going as well. I haven't got it going because obviously I'm talking to you, so I've got the back door open to get all the smell of the cooking going out. Yeah, just leave those cook away, keep an eye on them, attention to detail all the time. Time for another little sip. Hopefully when we flip these again, you're actually going to see the right colour that we need to get them into the oven. And then when it goes in the oven, you're going to need to put them on a heat. I tend to go for about 160 for about 15 minutes. Nothing too high or nothing too low than that. If I'm cooking a whole duck, I'll tend to go high to start with and then go that bit lower later. Look at that skin colour. I'll show you one of these, get a bit of a close up on one of these, and this is the sort of colour that we're looking for. Okay. You can see that there, so that's the colour of the breast. Let's get in there. We need a little bit longer. Time wise, what have we taken here? I don't know, the best part of maybe 3-4 minutes. I guess celebrity chefs and the like will tell you that they probably only need a searing for maybe 2-3 minutes max. But I'm sort of doing this in real time, so you can just see what's going on. We'll flip these again in a moment, and I think we're going to be ready then to get onto the tray. So I've got a small tray that I've covered in foil. Okay, let's flip these back. Yeah, this is the colour we want. Off the heat. Leave those juices in the pan because I need to show you something else which I like to do with my duck. Okay guys, so transfer these onto your pan, and then we need to get these into the oven, as I said, at 160. Okay, so with those gorgeous juices that you've got, back onto the heat, probably about half a heat on this. You don't need to go too warm with what we're going to do next. So here we've got some white pudding, which is absolutely delicious with duck. So again, we'll get that back to the heat we need. Good idea again, get the extractor fan on. And these are just going to sear for a few minutes. And then I tend to sort of warm these up a little bit later on when you're ready to serve the duck. I'll show you, of course, in more detail when the duck comes out what we do next. Okay, let's get these in. Give them a little turn around in those beautiful duck juices. Get rid of your plate. White pudding is a great accompaniment, I believe, to lots of different dishes, but it certainly works well with game. Right, so again, it's all about the concentration. Just keep those. There you go. You can probably just see that changing colour there with this gorgeous white pudding. I prefer it to black pudding actually. I think originally white pudding it's an Irish and a Cornish dish, so beautiful, really good. Get yourself a little plate ready to put it on, and these will warm up beautifully in the oven later on. There you go, you can just see those taking colour. That juice is fantastic, and the smell of this going on as well. Absolutely gorgeous. We're probably not that far off now. We'll reduce that heat a little. We're getting a bit of smoke there, as you can see. Hence the extractor fan needs to be on. There you go. If I do that, you can see why not. Because you probably can't hear me as well now. One more flip. Okay, off the heat, onto your tray. And we'll leave those duck breasts in the oven, and then we'll get on to the next stage. Okay, the final bit. Best way to do this, you need some sherry. And I add probably just under 2 egg cupfuls just to get that final taste to it. Dry sherry ideally, so just keep mixing and mixing. Wonderful, you can see that now taking shape. Okay. Again, be very careful, this is hot. Final taste. That's what you're looking for. Leave it on the heat, medium heat, probably for another 2 or 3 minutes or so. And that's your orange sauce done. Great. Now drizzle some honey. So now you can see the finished product. I think it's important to cut the duck at an angle as best you can. And as you can see, the wonderful pinkness of it. All you've got to do is put that back in the oven, probably something around about 150, 160 for literally about 5 minutes, and then just warm through beautifully. There you go. Catch you soon. Cheers. Thanks for watching. And a big thanks to my helper Gino, at my feet all day.